Hi everyone, it's Anita again, and I've decided that I'm the Pajama Mama reading bedtime stories, which you can enjoy at any time throughout your day, not just at bedtime. These pajamas feature little puppy dogs. And today's book is written by a very dear friend of mine, Cathryn Falwell, and the name of the book is Rainbow Stew. You can tell from the cover a little bit about what we're going to learn about today. Rainbow Stew by Cathryn Falwell. Look at those fun red rain boots. For Katie. Stretch, wiggle, sniff, and giggle. We scramble from our beds. Grandpa's making pancakes for his favorite sleepyheads. Look at them stretching. Let's see if we can all do what this says. This says to stretch and wiggle and sniff and giggle. We love to visit Grandpa. It's always so much fun. He lets us play outside all day so we can jump and run. Now, one thing you should know about my friend Cathryn is that when she creates these pictures, she cuts all of the individual shapes. Every bit of this picture is cut out of paper that she puts together to make people and chairs and table full of things. And all the different items on the kitchen counter. All of those. She cuts all of those out of little pieces of paper. So you could try this at home sometime by cutting up little pieces of paper, construction paper of different colors, and creating pictures with them. So these kids are at their grandfather's house. That must be Grandpa right there. Whimper, sigh, cloudy sky. Is it too wet to play? We don't want to stay inside because of rain today. Oh no, it's raining out. So whimper, sigh, cloudy sky. Grandpa smiles and says to us, I know what we can do. Let's go find some colors for my famous rainbow stew. I'm going to go find some colors. What do you think the little boy wants to do? He's thinking about maybe playing soccer. But Grandpa has a different idea. Splish, splash, puddle dash. We bounce right out the door. We're off to find some red and green, some yellow, orange, and more. Grandpa shows us how to move between each garden row. Lifting up the drippy leaves, we see what colors grow. We can grow a lot of colors in gardens, and look, there are those red rain boots, my favorite. There they are out in that garden. We're going to find some colors. Let's see what they're going to find. Drip, drop, shake, and hop. Here are lots of greens. Spinach, kale, and cucumbers, zucchini, peas, and beans. Those are a lot of green things, and to help you think about what all those are, I've made copies of some pictures of some of them. So we're going to take a look at these pictures, and I'm going to show you what we have. The first one is spinach. Spinach has dark green leaves that are sort of roundish. Then kale. Kale has really frilly edges and a little bit thicker. These are cucumbers. Cucumbers are also used to make pickles. This is zucchini. I always try to grow lots of zucchini in my gardens. These are peas. You see the little peas all lined up in the pod? And these are beans. There's lots of different kinds of beans. These are string beans there that are green. So you see, those are grown in this garden here too. It says spinach, kale, and cucumbers, zucchini, peas, and beans. And they're all green. All those things are green. We find some yellow peppers and a purple cabbage head. We tug on rosy radishes and pop them from their bed. That's a different kind of bed from what we do when we go to bed at night. These are garden beds. All these little vegetables are growing in beds. Do you see some of these vegetables? Do you see the cabbage in his hand? And the peppers we saw? And these are some radishes. Slip, slide, squishy stride. We snip off red tomatoes. We dig into the dark, wet dirt and pull out brown potatoes. Let's see if we can see the tomatoes and the potatoes. And just to show you again what some of those look like with all the colors, there's peppers, cabbages, and radishes, tomatoes, and potatoes. We jump around like grasshoppers. Can you all do that? And buzz around like bees. Buzz. Can everybody do that too? We creep along like ladybugs and all get muddy knees. Oh, I'm going to have to wash up. Look at those muddy clothes. But they sure are happy out there in the sun, in the rain. In the garden in the rain. Look at the little bird who's having fun with them in the rain. Pull, pick, gather quick. We need some more for stew. Grab some orange carrots and a purple eggplant too. Now I'll show you. I made copies of those pictures too, you see? There's some carrots and eggplant. I found some pictures to show you. Here's the purple eggplant. Let's look over here. Oh, I think Grandpa's telling them to come on in. Our basket's full of colors. We park it by the door. Our clothes and boots are dripping, making puddles on the floor. Oh boy, that's kind of a mess. You see, they're coming in with their boots. Oh, there's those little red boots again. They're collecting all their vegetables. Kind of messy, making some puddles. And Grandpa's helping them to take the clothes, get their wet clothes off. Grandpa helps us wash our hands and dries our soggy hair. It's almost time to cook, he says, so find dry clothes to wear. So they're washing up. See, they're washing their hands. And there's Grandpa helping to dry the hair of the little one. He says, go get some clean, fresh clothes. Grandpa says he's proud of us. Whoopsie, sorry, I skipped a page. Oops. Peel, slice, chop, and dice. So slice like this and chop and dice. Colors fill the pot. Stir in herbs and water and then wait till it gets hot. So they're going to chop up all of those vegetables. And they're going to put them all into a big pot. You see, they're working very hard on all of their vegetables. Grandpa says he's proud of us. We're such terrific cooks. While the stew is heating, we have time to read our books. Yay, there's always time to read books. You see? What is that one reading a book about? A little dog? Yeah, let's look over here. Grandpa's reading. They're cooking their food right now. The stew is cooking. You see, they're reading a book about vegetables. And remember what I told you about how she does the art? All of these are cut paper. Every single one of these little shapes, little socks. Howl, howl. Howl, yowl, tummies growl. We're a hungry bunch. It's time to serve up heaping bowls of rainbow stew for lunch. So there they are. They're going to serve it up. They've got some salad here. And they've got even a vegetable calendar on the wall. Do you see that? Isn't that fun? And there they are, getting that soup into the bowls. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. I guess that's great stew, and they made it right from their garden. Now, why do they call it, that's the end. Do you know why they call it rainbow stew? Because they picked all of those colors from the garden to make the stew. And at the end of this book, there's even a recipe for making your own. It says how to make rainbow stew. So that is a wonderful, wonderful book. And you see the rainbow at the end there? All coming down into those vegetables, into the bucket. So that is tonight's reading. Rainbow Stew by Cathryn Falwell. Bye.